Hi, my name is ColdBeer and let's start with Prehistoric Hunt. I remember playing the cult classic Carnivores on my Pentium 166 and hunting impressive trophies, and since then none of the dinosaur hunting games came even close to these legendary titles, and Prehistoric Hunt is for real the closest thing I ever saw. It has way better graphics than the old school games, although not as great as the Hunters, and it is also a very janky experience, especially when dinosaurs attack you through walls and slay you like a tiny meatball you are.
Yum yum yum.
Everything else is awesome. Around 20 different species of dinosaurs, including Tyrannosaurus rex, Spinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Quetzalcoatlus, your mama is Fat Raptor, and Potato-Saladasaurus. Maybe not all of them, but I forgot which ones are not included. Anyway, there are more than plenty of different animals for you to slaughter, and they are not real, so dinosaur protection activists won't stalk your family. Also here you will find full day and night cycle, more than 10 different weapons, many different locations with jungles and mountains, and also an awesome trophy room where you can display your full-size dinosaur trophies. You can play alone or in multiplayer with up to 12 players. Updates are constant, the game is evolving every day, and a very positive review score is a good sign as well. Maneater. Have you ever wanted to become a shark? To swim in the endless ocean until you get eaten by a bigger shark or a killer whale? Well, honestly, being a shark kinda sucks. I wish I was a jellyfish instead. No brain, no worries, no anxiety, only never-ending fun. Yeah, I'm sure jellyfishes feel like that every day. Anyway, Maneater will let you experience the ultimate power fantasy as the apex predator of the seas. Become a giant shark and eat someone. By the way, Maneater is a single-player open-world action RPG. Yeah, you heard right, it's an RPG game. I can only guess that you weren't expecting that. You will start as a small shark pup tasked with surviving the harsh world while eating your way up the ecosystem. To do this, you will explore a large and varied open world, encounter diverse enemies and prey, both human and wildlife. Find the right resources and you can grow and evolve far beyond what nature intended. It's a game after all. This is fortunate because you can get revenge on all those filthy fishermen. Davy and Jones. This very nice looking shooter was recommended to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord channel. I checked it out and I admit that I am seriously impressed. It's an indie game, all in all, don't expect miracles, also it's quite short, very few of the reviewers played it more than 5 hours, but quality and not quantity is what actually matters. Here you will become legendary Captain Davy Jones and lead his headless body and his crazy skull to the path of revenge. You will have to defeat your eternal nemesis Blackbeard and reclaim the stolen artifacts. The world you'll be doing the revenge stuff is not our real one, but the actual hell of the pirates called the Locker. Demons, cursed souls, and probably a kraken itself will try to kill you even more. It's not a science game, don't worry about the details. Davy and Jones is single player only, and the review score on Steam is very positive. BioShock Remastered. This is an immersive sim shooter loaded with powerful weapons and interesting tactics. You'll have a complete arsenal at your disposal, from simple revolvers to grenade launchers and chemical throwers, but you will also be forced to genetically modify your DNA to create an even more deadly weapon, which is you. So there is only a small chance that you have never heard about the game, but I can assure you that BioShock is one of the best first-person shooter games ever created, and this remastered version includes some additional content, 65 Steam achievements, full controller support, modern textures, and of course 4K support as well. Second part is also discounted, but if you never played BioShock, start with the first part. The game is story rich and it would be a shame to skip a huge part of it. You are stranded naked, freezing and starving on the shores of a mysterious island called the Ark. You must hunt, harvest resources, craft items, grow crops, research technologies and build shelters to withstand the elements. Use your cunning and resources to kill or tame and breed many different species of dinosaurs. Various Potato-Saladosauruses, ColdBeer raptors and other ancient creatures roaming the land. And team up or prey on hundreds of other players to survive and dominate. Speaking about domination, when I was like 10 years old and I was visiting the bathroom in my friend's house, I was trying to pee as loudly as possible to show his family who the real alpha male is. His father never let me in ever again. You know, out of fear. So domination is in my genes. I hope it is in yours as well. Buckshot Roulette. Let me start with the fact that the review score on Steam is above 90%, and that puts this game in a rare category where almost everyone who bought the game liked it. While the price may have something to do with that, there aren't many cheaper games that are as good as this one, that's for sure. Here you will take a seat at the 4-way multiplayer table. You will bargain, beg, and betray. You will die or, become the ultimate victor and walk away rich. If you played the Liar's Bar and liked it, this may be a true delicious spoon of potato salad for you. Although this time, instead of a revolver, you will use a shotgun. Way cooler than just a revolver. Rounds are quick, 15 to 20 minutes, so it is very suitable for a nice round while waiting for something or while thirsting for a thrill. And there are plenty of players in game. Around 2000 were killing each other in a fun way while I was writing this review.
Legend of Grimrock 2.
This title is perfect for those who like pineapple and potato salad and well-done steaks. Oh, wait a minute, it's a mistake, that is an absolutely different game and it shouldn't exist. This game is perfect for dungeon crawling fans because Legend of Grimrock 2 is one of the best there is. It has a modern execution but an old-school heart. Sadly, only the second part is verified on Steam Deck, and the first one is completely unsupported. That is kinda weird. So here a group of prisoners have been shipwrecked on the secluded Isle of Nex. The island is filled with ancient crumbled ruins, mysterious shrines and vast underground network of dungeons and mines, so they want to escape and forget the vile crimes they may or may not have committed. They probably put pineapple in the potato salad and cooked steaks until they were well done.
If that is so, just leave them to die, they are not worthy.
Yeah, words of wisdom. Okay, I'm kidding, you are a generous god and you must help everyone in need.
Yeah, except for those infidels.
So, if the prisoners wish to make it out alive, they have to overcome all the challenges, form a team and descend through the ominous mountain. Although be warned that this game has one very annoying feature. You will be searching for hidden buttons all the time, and that is not fun at all. Homeworld Remastered Collection. €3 for this classic goodness? Count me in. Pack includes both first and second remastered Homeworld games and Homeworld Remastered multiplayer. I don't know if someone actually plays it, but after this sale there should be at least a few people that can humiliate you in 1 versus 1 battle. There are at least 90 people at all times who play this game, so some of them may want to try their luck in PvP as well. Here you can build more than 100 spaceships, enjoy them in 4K resolution and entertain yourself with mod support and mod tools. So you can make your own potato spaceships and join the battle to conquer the space called Beeristan, or download some models created by way more talented people than you are. No offense. I played classic Homeworld some 20 years ago and I can still remember the wonderful soundtrack this game provides. Absolutely 11 out of 10. The atmosphere of this game was literally out of this world. Or, out of this Homeworld. Dreamscaper. This is a beautiful action roguelite game. At first the gameplay is very easy. At least it was when I played the game. I felt no bigger challenge and all the creatures died from my mighty swings without any problems. I was like, hey, I'm really good at this game. The challenge began when I finally met the first boss. And the fight was great, like 10 out of 10 great. And also it was the strongest aspect of this game. But I was kinda surprised that the more I played, the more Souls-like the game got. Easy peasy beginning was a trap. Actually, Dreamscaper is very unforgiving and difficult. I wouldn't mind, but most of the weapons here are slow, like your sister. I felt like I was swinging them through the water or something, and you have to make perfectly timed attacks for critical hits. That is a hard thing to do with slowpoke weapons, but if this isn't a problem for you, then it may be the game for you. It has great art design, visuals, puzzles, and the gameplay is really fun. Bendy and the Dark Revival. The second part of Bendy and the Ink Machine was released 5 years after the success of its predecessor, and surprisingly it is even more loved by the puzzle and horror fans than the first part. On Steam it is close to an overwhelmingly positive title, and that is a thing you cannot ignore. Here you will play as Audrey as she explores the depths of a creepy animation studio that's gone completely mad, just like your alcoholic Uncle Steve who believes that Earth is in the shape of a vodka bottle. Yeah, flat earthers are such a thing of the past. Anyway, he will combat ink-tainted enemies, solve puzzles, and evade an ever-lurking ink demon while seeking your way back to the real world. You never know who or what is going to be around the next corner in this crazy realm of shadows and ink. Like in the first part, you will have to discover the truth, escape the studio, and above all, fear the ink demon, and survive. A wonderful game for your spooky evenings. Death in the Water 2. I've been eyeballing this game for a long time now. It looks like a very nice shooter game set in an original underwater environment. Here you will dodge and carve your way through swarms of terrifying sea creatures, controlled by a vicious, giant, mind-controlling kraken that haunts your every move. You will scavenge for hidden treasure to unlock weapons and upgrades, but the environment of this game will make sure that every dive reveals a new nightmare. As you investigate ruins, wrecks and reefs, the tension escalates. The marine life mirrors real behavior, with sharks and creatures remaining passive unless provoked. So don't splash the water and don't pretend to be a seal. Honestly, this advice is legit not only in this game, but also in real life, except if you are attending a gathering of people who pretend to be seals, which is a very popular thing in Estonia, for example. I'm not joking. So the game features a campaign, also survival and free roam modes. People on Steam are saying that this game is very detailed and is suitable for almost every first-person shooter horror fan. The only bad thing is, if you get motion sickness easily, then avoid. Cloudpunk. Here you will play as a person named Rania. This is your first night working for Cloudpunk, a semi-legal delivery company based in the sprawling city of Nivalis. You go everywhere, from the marrow below to the spires that pierce the grey clouds high above. No delivery job is too dangerous and no one is faster than a Cloudpunk driver. You never ask what's in the package you are delivering, but, you know, one day everything went south and suddenly you will have to unravel mysteries in a world of corporate conspiracy, hackers and rogue AI. Great original game. Darkest Dungeon. In this challenging turn-based roguelite RPG, you will recruit and train heroes and send them to battle in a variety of dungeons. Yeah, as always, send others to do your own job. The interesting part is that these said heroes are very, human. In-game they will battle not only enemies but also stress, fear and lack of potato salad, by which I mean hunger. So you will uncover strange mysteries and pit the heroes against an array of fearsome monsters. Game may not look like it's a lot of fun, but it is, believe me. Even though people love this game, at times it can seem punishing and unfair, but in general Darkest Dungeon is fun if you like numbers, strategy and turn-based combat. Also, players are seeing many similarities with H.P. Lovecraft stories, like The Alchemist and famous Call of Cthulhu as well, not to mention overall dark and gloomy vibes. Forgive Me Father 2. This is not just a boomer shooter, this is a Lovecraftian boomer shooter. After the financial success of the first part, which was absolutely amazing, they made another, probably even better game. You will journey once again into a malevolent world inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's legends, where madness awaits on every corner. You will embark on a dangerous mission as you continue the story of the character from the first game. Although you don't have to play the first part to enjoy the second. It's a shooter, not a visual novel, it's an absolutely standalone title. The game is very beautiful, retro, modernistic, with dark, comic-like art and gloomy, menacing atmosphere. And monsters you kill often turn into a bloody mist of organs and bones, and that is a very satisfying thing to experience.
Now thank you for watching, have a nice day and subscribe, it's good for you. Bye.